What's going on, y'all? It's Khiy. You already know what's going on. Welcome to the Mind of Me. Well, really, my mom, she was a singer. My dad was a DJ. So, like, music, it's kind of always been within me. Like, it wasn't something I really asked for real. But it's something that I kind of always went back to no matter what. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, I just always knew since I was like 6. That's when I really started, like, playing the piano a little bit, just doing music. So, ever since then, it's been a rap. Well, I played, yeah, like my mama put me in piano lessons when I was like 6. So I did that till I was like 8 for real. And then after that, really I was just in the church choir for a while. Got into middle school, joined the orchestra. I played cello and bass. And then I quit because orchestra wasn't really my thing. It was too chill for me, you know what I mean? So high school, that's when I got in the band. I really wanted to be on the drum line, but my teacher, he really wanted tuba players, and there was a girl who played tuba too. So he had her come over to me and be like, "Yo, play tuba." So I had, yeah, he caught me. So I was like, all right, if she could do it, and she's smaller than me, like I could do it too. So that's what I ended up doing, just playing tuba, and I played that for like 6 years. And then I was in the chorus again, like my senior year of high school. So like basically them instruments right there, the piano, tuba, cello, bass. That's that's the instrumentation.
And so, like, what was like your early influences that you like listened to that made you get into music or made you think like, hey, I can start like making music for real?
My favorite, my first favorite song was when I was like 8 years old. I wasn't even in Georgia yet for real. I was like 7. And it was Mario, Let Me Love You. Like that was my favorite song. Like I used to practice singing that song in the mirror, like just singing it, and that's when I realized like, oh, I could sing a little bit. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like I would say like Mario. If we going way back, it's like Mario, Jay Holiday, Omarion, Jennifer Hudson, Fantasia. You know what I mean? Like I like all music.
Or something like that.
Well, basically, like R&B is home for me, so that's why like most of the artists that I name, they not in the rap lane, they in the R&B lane. So like I kind of piggyback off of that after I realized I could sing. Like I didn't start rapping till about high school, so like I was just basically on the singing wave of things in the choir stuff like that. So it just like I feel like just that aspect, even today, like my music, like the R&B that I do make, I really like to sing for real, and I like to bring back that old school element about my music. You know what I mean? So really, my influence is really like from 2012 and before. You know what I mean? Like I fuck with artists like Drake, Tory Lanez, Ty Dolla $ign, like them my artists today. Eric Bellinger. Those are the artists I listen to the most today. You know what I mean? So like my process if I made the beat or the process if I didn't.
Both.
Well, the process if I didn't make the beat would just be me finding that beat and like really liking it and being like, okay, cool. The first thing I come up with is my hook, the melody of the hook. What notes am I gonna pick? What am I gonna do to make this song catchy? What am I gonna do to make this song a hit? Cause that be my main focus. Like I want everybody to enjoy it, not just a certain crowd. So it's like I really just start with my hook first, and I just piggyback off the hook. Once I got the hook done, it's pretty much solid. Now if I made the beat, it's a little bit different, cause then it's like I done spent a lot of time with the production of it already. I already spent a lot of time making the beat. So like usually if I make a beat for myself, it's a beat that I done made a while ago, and I come back like, oh, you know what? I could write a song to that beat. I ain't gonna sell this one to another artist. You know what I mean? So like when I do that, it's basically like I just do the same process. It's the same way. Like it's just pretty much the same way. You know what I mean?
And do you write most of your songs or you freestyle?
I write all of my songs. Every last word. You know what I mean? Unless I make some quick changes in the booth. But like I write all my songs. Like freestyling is cool. But me, like I'm more so a lyricist. Like I really like wordplay. I really like, real lyrics that can actually stay around for a while. Like it's cool to brag and boast, but you know, we talking about life is real, not this facade. So I ain't finna, you know, act like I just feel like music is serious. It's a serious matter, so it deserves attention and love and time, and that's what I give it when I write my songs for real. Like, you know what I mean?
And you know, you have a lot of projects out, but you just released Just the Beginning.
Right.
So what does that project mean to you? Because I know you have Mixed Feelings, you have other projects as well. So why is this one Just the Beginning? Why is that? Because that's a profound title too for an album.
It is. It really meant a lot when I picked it out because it was like, really, this album was supposed to get released a while ago. I was recording at a studio. The studio I was going to shut down. And like, I basically had got my apartment, so I didn't have the money that I was paying him for studio time. So like, I literally built my studio from scratch. Like, I built within my apartment, like I had to learn how to mix. I already knew how to make beats. I had to teach myself the other side of the production of music, which is engineering. So, on top of me trying to learn that and just, becoming better as an artist, because Mixed Feelings was great, but I knew that it wasn't the definition of me, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Because it was my first project. It was just me really testing the water. And the reaction I got was great. So like, I just really spent like a whole year undercover working like on Just the Beginning, just restarting my project because I had to record it in my own studio, my own equipment, learning on my own terms, my own time, you know what I mean? Like, nobody there to help me for real. So like, just the reason I picked out the title not only is because of, the studio and me entering the beginning of engineering and other sides of the production itself, you know what I mean? Like, learning how to record the right way, really learning how to hone in on the skill. Like, it was just the beginning of me as an artist, because I feel like this album is real diverse. Like, you got R&B, you got rap, you got like all type of different vibes on my project. So like, I really just felt like it was the beginning of the world seeing the true me. You know what I mean? The beginning of me really unleashing my full potential of this music for the world. Cause like, this is what I do. And it's just like, I'm only getting better. You know what I mean? If you listen to Mixed Feelings and Just the Beginning within that 1 year time frame, like the growth period within 1 year. And that's of me mixing my own project as well, me learning how to mix, you know what I mean? So like, I just felt like Just the Beginning was literally that title, because I know like, Just the Beginning really is gonna put a little dent in the wall. Like, I ain't busting through the door yet, but it's definitely gonna put me on the map, you know what I mean? So, well, basically like, all the songs are real important to me on this album, because they all represent like a different side of me, a different view, a different, like, the song, what was the first song you named? You said
Late Night.
Late Night. Late Night, that's one of my favorite songs on the album, simply because it was one of them songs that I meditated on for a while. Like, it took a lot production wise, because when I first recorded Late Night, I wasn't as good as an engineer as I was when it was coming time to drop that album. So I had to go back, fix things about the mix, fix vocals, fix, you know what I mean? So like, but Late Night was definitely that breaking out song for me. Like, that song, like, okay, you could do this. Like, you could really do this. Like, this is really you. Like, this, it wasn't too hard. And it was like, writing the song for me is the quickest part. It's just the execution. And it's like, I'm getting better at my execution. So I knew like Late Night was gonna be a hit. So really, I bought the exclusive beat to it. I'm ready to shoot my video to that song too. Like, set it up to be a hit, So, and Hell of a Life, like, Hell of a Life is like that one song on my album that I'm not there yet. It's like, well, not that one song on my album that I'm not there yet, but it's like, it's from the future me. It ain't the me now. Like, I'm talking about, a lot of things and situations I was talking about that I went through then, I'm still going through now. So it's like, my life is great, but it's not the life that I was talking about then. So that was really like me talking to me now to keep me motivated, so that when I hear this song, like, I know like, okay, my life gonna be a hell of a life one day. You know what I mean? So that's what it was really for. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And so, with these, this, and you have like, singles and mixed feelings, where you see yourself going next?
Say it again.
Where do you see yourself going next as far as like your next project or the next like new thing that you drop, or how do you tend to push just to begin?
Well, basically, like, since I just dropped Just a Beginning, like, I haven't even truly gotten to the promotion that I'm really about to put into this project. So it's like, at the end of the day, like, that's what I'm really focused on. Like, I got some videos coming. I got late night video coming, self-destruct video coming, stats going up video coming, so like, I'm just really focused on getting it out there more so, cause like, the thing is, like, I have a lot of music in the bank, and it's just like, what's the point of dropping the music in the bank without getting the music you got really on the way you want it to be? Mm-hmm. So that's what I've really been focusing on, just, promoting that project. But I definitely got some more music coming in 2020. Like, it's gonna be crazy, for real.
Bet. All right, so is there any last words, anything you want to shout out, tell people to look forward to, anything like that?
I mean, really, I just want to shout out to my whole squad, my whole fan base, everybody for tuning in. Shout out to, my family, for real, my mom for her support, and shout out to this dope interview by Genius, you know what I mean? And I mean, we out. We got business to do. We really finna get up out of here.
Back there, the place where I didn't know all that I was. I don't ever wanna go back there. The place where I felt I didn't have no love. I don't ever wanna go back there. The place where I was never good enough. No. I don't ever wanna go back there. The place where I knew I was giving up. Yes, I used self-destruct.